Members, if you are happy enough, we'll make a start. Sounds good. I'll try again. I'll keep going and you can work around me. Okay, so just to start off with the notice and summons of the meeting, and I'll pass over to yourself, John, in terms of attendance.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, members. To all members of the County City and Strabane District Council. You're hereby summoned to attend a special meeting of the Council to be held as a hybrid, conducted remotely via WebEx and physically here in the Chamber in the Guildhall, Wednesday the 22nd of June at 4 o'clock. Alderman Breslin.
Here, John.
Alderman Devaney.
Here, John.
Alderman Guy. Alderman Hussey. Alderman Carrigan. Alderman McCready. Alderman Ramsey. Alderman Thompson. Alderman Wark. Councillor Jason Barr.
Here, John.
Councillor Raymond Barr.
Here, John.
Councillor John Boyle. Councillor Michaela Boyle. Councillor Carr. Councillor Cusick.
Here, John.
Councillor Dobbins.
Here, John.
Councillor Donnelly. Councillor Doyle. Councillor Duffy.
John.
Councillor Edwards. Councillor Farrell.
Here.
Councillor Ferguson.
Here, John.
Councillor Fleming.
Hello, John.
Councillor Gallagher.
And Shaw. John.
Councillor Harkin.
Here.
Councillor Heaney. Councillor Jackson. Councillor Kelly.
And Shaw, John.
Councillor Logue. Councillor McGinley. Councillor McGowan. McGuire. Councillor McHugh. Okay. Councillor McKeever. Councillor McKinney.
Apologies.
Councillor Mooney.
Here, John.
Councillor O'Neill.
Here.
Councillor Riley.
Here, John.
Councillor Sinoy Barr. And Councillor Tierney. Thank you, members.
Thank you, John. And I'll just read the broadcasting statement. I would like to remind everyone present that this meeting will be broadcast live to the internet and will be capable of repeated viewing. This webcast may be terminated or suspended in accordance with our protocol. If you're seated in the lower public seating media area, it is possible that the recording cameras will capture your image, and this will result in the possibility that your image will become part of the broadcast. This may infringe your human and data protection rights, and if you wish to avoid this, you should move to the upper public gallery. Thank you. Moving on then to declarations of interest. And I don't have the chat box here, so if Teresa, maybe if you could see if there's any declarations in the chat box. None in the room? None. Okay. Thank you. Moving on then to chairperson's business. And Christopher, Councillor Jackson, you've indicated.
Good Mayor. Mayor, I just want to take this opportunity to make a few changes to positions of responsibility. In terms of the partnership panel, I would like to nominate myself in replace of yourself, Mayor, and the same with the PCSP. Nominate myself in the place of Councillor Duffy. And our representative on the Northwest Regional Development Group is Councillor Conor Heaney.
Thank you, Councillor Jackson. Moving on then to the appointment of members to external bodies. And pass over to the Chief Executive.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Members, I'll take the paper as read, but just to remind ourselves of the key issues with regard to the external bodies. There are 73 external bodies. They're all set out for information in Appendix 1 in terms of how they were filled last year. Of those 73, about 40 of them, the membership remains the same for this year, and there are 33 to fill this afternoon. Those 33 are set out in the little matrix that you all have, and within that, those 33 bodies, there are 121 positions. So as you know, members, the decision of council was to fill these through a process of rolling to hunt. And if you're content with that, members, we'll run the process now, and I'll start the hunt process. Obviously, Teresa, Mayor, will be, as she always ably does, put in the members' names, but if we'll just maybe take it as a little bit of pace, but it's slow enough to enable Teresa to populate so that we get this right as best we can. So if we're content with that, members, then thank you. So if we start with the first position to Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Conor Heaney to the Board of Ernacht.
Thank you. Second position to the SDLP, please.
Thank you, John. Can I nominate Councillor Rory Farrell to Seatrick, please?
Thank you. Third position to the DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Thompson to the Honourable Irish Society.
Thank you. Fourth position to Sinn Féin.
Can I nominate myself to the All-Party Working Group on Climate Change?
Thank you. SDLP, please.
I nominate Councillor John Boyle to Coda, please. City Airport.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Michaela Boyle to the Western Urgent Care Steering Group.
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Martin Riley to the Board of Ernacht, please?
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Breslin to the Psalm Association.
Sinn Féin.
Could I nominate Councillor Michaela Boyle to the Western Area Childcare Partnership?
SDLP.
Can I nominate Councillor Shauna Cusick to the Derry Theatre Trust, please?
DUP.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto the City Centre Initiative.
Sinn Féin.
I nominate Councillor Kieran Maguire to the A5 N2 Cross Border Corridor Working Group.
SDLP.
Nominate Councillor Shauna Cusick to the Board of Visit Derry, please.
UUP, please.
Could I nominate Alderman Hussey onto the Psalm Society?
Paper for profit, please.
I nominate Councillor Mabel Neal to the All-Party Working Group on Climate Change.
Thank you. Alliance, please.
Could I nominate Councillor McKinney onto the A5N2 working group, please?
Thank you. Sinn Féin, please.
Could I nominate councillor John McGowan to the UBA Hub?
SDLP, please.
I nominate councillor Jason Barr to the Sperrin Partnership Board, please.
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto CODA.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate councillor Paul Fleming on the CODA.
SDLP.
Councillor Angela Dobbins on the Advice Northwest, please.
DUP.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto the Management Committee of Advice Northwest.
Sinn Féin.
I nominate councillor Dan Kelly to the Sperrin's Partnership Board.
SDLP.
I nominate myself onto the board of Resource Centre Derry.
Sinn Féin.
I nominate councillor Patricia Logue onto the board of the Derry Theatre Trust.
SDLP.
And I nominate councillor John Boyle onto the board of CCI, please.
DUP.
Nominate myself onto the National Association of Councillors.
Sinn Féin.
I nominate councillor John McGowan onto the board of CCA.
SDLP.
And I nominate councillor Angela Dobbins onto the Honourable Irish Society, please.
UUP.
Could I nominate myself on the Honourable Irish Society?
Even for profit.
Can I nominate myself onto the Advice Northwest Committee? Thanks.
Sinn Féin.
I nominate councillor Michaela Boyle onto the Local Engagement Partnership for Adult Learning Disability.
Alliance.
Can I nominate myself on the UBI?
SDLP.
And I nominate councillor Stephen Edwards onto the A5N2 working group.
Independent councillor Gary Donnelly.
I nominate myself on the Advice Northwest.
Thank you. DUP, please.
Nominate myself onto the board of Rapid.
Independent councillor Paul Gallagher, please.
I nominate myself under the Peace Plus Partnership.
Into, please. Mr. Doyle, are you there? Thanks.
We can program it. We can have a couple of minutes to see whether he's having technical difficulty. He's not. He's done. He was meant to be here physically. Can I give him a ring? Just hold for 2 seconds.
Can we give him a ring for a second? Members, if you just bear with us for a second while we attempt to contact councillor Doyle. Okay, Mayor, we need to drive on into the next position, which is position number 39, Independent councillor Raymond Barr.
Is it Vice Northwest folder? Vice Northwest. I'll nominate myself on that.
Thank you. And Independent councillor Sean Carr. Thank you. That completes the first pass of the hunt. We take a moment there. Are we all okay, Teresa? Yep. Okay, so we start again. Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate councillor Heaney onto the Board of Visit Derry.
Thank you. SDLP, please.
And I nominate councillor Angela Dobbins on the Local Engagement Partnership for Adult Learning Disability, please.
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Ramsey onto the CCTV Partnership.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Alderman Ramsey onto the CCTV Partnership.
Okay, thank you. Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate councillor Emma McGinley onto the CCTV Partnership.
Thank you. SDLP, please.
Can I nominate councillor John Boyle onto the CCTV Partnership, please?
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate councillor Emma McGinley to the Northwest Regional Waste Management Group.
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate councillor Martin Riley onto the Peace Plus Partnership Board, please?
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Thompson onto the Peace Plus Partnership.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate myself onto the Peace Plus Partnership.
SDLP, please.
Nominate myself on the Peace Plus Partnership.
DUP, please.
Nominate myself onto Peace Plus.
Sinn Féin, please.
And nominate Councillor Heaney to Peace Plus.
SDLP, please.
Nominate Councillor Angela Dobbins to Peace Plus.
UUP, please.
Myself on the City Centre Initiative.
People Before Profit, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Mabel Neal onto the board of Northwest Carnival Initiative?
Thank you. Northwest Carnival. Alliance, please.
Can I nominate Councillor McKinney onto the Peace Plus board, please?
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Rory McHugh on the Peace Plus.
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Lillian Senoy Barr onto the Foyle and District Road Safety Committee?
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto Peace Plus.
Is around. I think Alderman Devaney may already be on it.
No.
Oh, sorry.
You're.
Yeah. Thompson, Alderman Devaney and Alderman Carrigan are all on it. McKinley,
Yeah.
okay, just confirming that's Alderman Devaney. And we're replacing previously Alderman Devaney with Alderman McKinney. That was an error. Thank you. Okay, so we comfortable, Teresa? Move on. Yeah. Next position to Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Dan Kelly to the Board of Rapid.
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Sean Mooney to the Board of Rapid?
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Breslin to the Board of Rapid.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Paul Fleming to the Board of Rapid.
SDLP, please.
Nominate Councillor John Boyle to the Board of House.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Dan Kelly to the Glenelly Action Plan Committee.
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Martin Riley to the National Association of Councillors?
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto the Northwest Regional Waste Management Group.
Sinn Féin, please.
Could I nominate Councillor Patricia Lowe to the Dove House Community Trust?
SDLP, please.
Councillor Sean Mooney to the Northwest Regional Waste Management Group.
UUP, please.
Myself on the Peace Plus, please.
Thank you. People before profit, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Mabel Neal to the Northwest Regional Waste Management Group?
Thank you. Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor John McGowan to the Resource Centre, Cairnhill.
Alliance, please.
Can I nominate Councillor McKenny onto the Road Safety Group, please?
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Rory Farrell to the UBA Hub, please?
That's full.
Apologies, my mistake. Councillor Sean Mooney to the District Sports Committee.
Thank you. Independent Councillor Gary Donnelly, please.
Is there, Visit Derry, is there a spot there, is there? I nominate Alderman Graham Burke to Visit Derry.
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Thompson onto the District Sports Committee.
Independent Councillor Paul Gallagher, please.
I'll go local government partnership on travel issues.
Thank you. Position 7 to 8 into, please. Okay, passing over position 7 to 8 on to position 7 to 9, Independent Councillor Raymond Barr.
Glenelg Action Group.
Can I just say again?
Glenelg Action Group.
Thank you. Independent Councillor Sean Carr.
I nominate Alderman Wark to District Sports Council or Committee.
Okay. Okay, members, that completes phase 2 of the hunt. Okay, Teresa. Starting phase 3, starting again with Sinn Féin.
I nominate Councillor Rory McHugh to the District Sports Committee.
Thank you. SDLP, please.
I nominate myself on the Northern Ireland Local Government Partnership on Travellers Issues.
DUP, please.
Alderman Thompson onto the Foyle and District Road Safety Committee.
Sinn Féin, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Michaela Boyle to the Local Government Partnership and Travellers Issues?
SDLP, please.
Councillor Jason Barr to the Glenelly Action Plan.
Sinn Féin, please.
Could I nominate Councillor Patricia Lowe to the Foyle and District Road Safety Committee?
SDLP, please.
Councillor Stephen Edwards to the International Appalachian Trail Working Group.
DUP, please.
Alderman Breslin onto the National Association of Councillors.
Sinn Féin, please.
Could I nominate Councillor Kieran Maguire to the Morn Derg Action Plan Committee?
SDLP, please.
Councillor Stephen Edwards to the Moore Derg Action Plan Committee.
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto the Glenelly Action Plan.
Sinn Féin, please.
Nominate Councillor Rory McHugh to the Morn Derg Action Plan Committee.
SDLP, please.
Councillor Sean Mooney to the Derry and Strabane Local Action Group Rural Development.
UUP, please.
Alderman Hussey to the District Sports Committee.
For profit, please.
I nominate myself to the Cross Border Corridor Working Group, please.
Northwest Regional Development Group.
Sorry.
Dive into. Yeah.
Thank you. Alliance, please.
Can I nominate myself to the Rural Development Local Action Group, please?
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Rory McHugh to the International Appalachian Trail.
Okay. SDLP, please.
And I nominate myself on the National Association of Councillors.
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto the National Association of Councillors.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Heaney to the National Association of Councillors.
SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Lillian Sinoy Barr to the National Association of Councillors?
DUP, please.
Nominate Alderman Thompson onto the National Association of Councillors.
Sinn Féin.
Nominate Councillor Rory McHugh to the National Association of Councillors.
So,
I nominate Councillor Dan Kelly to the LAG.
okay. SDLP, please.
Can I nominate Councillor Angela Dobbins to the lag as well, please?
Are you okay? Yeah. Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Kieran Maguire to the Local Action Group.
SDLP, please.
I stick Stephen Edwards on the lag as well, please.
DUP, please.
Nominate myself onto the LAG.
Sinn Féin, please.
Nominate Councillor Dan Kelly to the Amenity Council.
SDLP, please.
Councillor Angela Dobbins to Resource Centre Derry.
UUP, please.
Alderman McCready to the lag.
People before profit, please.
Can I nominate myself to the Resource Centre? Thanks.
Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Councillor Michaela Boyle to the Travellers Action Group West.
Alliance, please.
Can I nominate myself onto the Dove House Partnership, please?
SDLP, please.
Councillor Lillian Sinoy Barr to the Travellers Action Group West.
Independent Councillor Gary Donnelly, please.
Could I nominate Councillor Sean Carr onto the Resource Centre, Karen Hill?
Thank you. DUP, please.
I just seek a point of clarification. Have we one more selection? Have we one more just?
This,
One more selection?
under normal circumstances, this would be your last selection, but because there's been two passed up and probably another one passed up, you may have one more. That should have one more. Yeah.
Nominate Alderman Devaney onto the lag.
Thank you. Independent Councillor Paul Gallagher, please.
I'll go on the lag too.
Thank you. I'm just double checking again, position 118 into.
Hey, John, I'm here.
Position 118 into, please, Councillor Doyle.
Could you just scroll up for me a second, please?
Both House or Morndarg. Or Glenelg.
Just sorry, just scroll down for me there. Can I? I'm not seeing very many left.
You able to see your choices there, Councillor Doyle?
We've got lag.
Just about.
So we have a position on the lag available.
We have Glenelg action plan.
Glenelg action plan,
We have Dove House
Dove House,
or Moonderg.
or Morndarg.
Dove House, please.
Thank you. Independent Councillor Raymond Barr, please.
Aye, John.
Thank you. Independent Councillor Sean Carr, please.
What's available? So we have Glenelg action plan.
Nominate Councillor Donnelly on the Dove House.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Dove. Councillor Donnelly.
No.
Okay, that completes phase 3, and we have a few places under phase 4. Sinn Féin, please.
I nominate Paul Fleming on the lag.
Glenelg action plan or Moonderg.
Can I nominate Councillor Michaela Boyle on the Morndarg?
Thank you. SDLP, please.
Thank you. Can I just check, because I never quite heard what was going on there. Is the lag full?
Yes.
It is full, okay. Can I nominate Councillor Jason Barr onto the Morndarg action plan?
Do you think we've,
One place left action.
Sorry?
This was all that's left now.
All right.
so we have one remaining place left to the DUP, and it's Glenelg action plan.
Alderman President to the Glenelg action plan.
Thank you. Mayor, members, that completes the table. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, members.
Excellent, thank you, and thank you to everybody for your patience. That went pretty smoothly. So well done, everyone. Before we move on to the next item, could I just record some people who were late? So we have Councillor McKinney, Councillor McHugh, Councillor Edwards, and Alderman Thompson, and Councillor Doyle as well. So, John, if you're happy enough, I'll pass over to yourself in terms of the item 7, the internal working groups.
Okay, thank you, Mayor.
Mayor, sorry, can I just come in? Councillor Logue here. Can I be recorded as present too online? Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you, members. Members, again, take the paper for internal working groups as read. We've provided in Appendix 1 the membership of those groups last year. And we're just going to run down through them now, starting with the Culture Steering Group, Appendix 2, seeking members' names from the following parties. So can I please have a membership, a nomination from Sinn Féin? Culture Steering Group.
Councillor Keir Maguire.
Excuse me. Keir Maguire, Councillor Keir Maguire. SDLP, please.
Councillor Sean Cusick.
DUP, please.
Alderman Thompson.
UUP, please.
Alderman McCready, please.
Alliance, please.
Councillor McKinney, please.
Table before profit, please.
Myself, please.
Thank you. Councillor Doyle from N2, I presume.
Yeah, John, and obviously just permission whenever it's into just to put myself on.
Permission whenever M2 comes up, just to slot in.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Helpful. Thank you, Councillor Doyle. And an independent member, please.
Councillor Paul Gallagher.
Councillor Gallagher, thank you. That completes Culture Sharing Group, Centenaries Working Group. Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Heaney.
Thank you. SDLP.
Councillor John Boyle.
Thank you. DUP.
Alderman Thompson.
Thank you. UUP.
Myself.
Thank you. Alliance.
Councillor McKinney, please.
Thank you. People before profit, please.
Myself, thanks.
Thank you. Councillor Doyle for N2 and an independent member, please.
I'll go on. Councillor Gallagher.
Councillor Gallagher, thank you. Arts and Culture Strategy, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Logue.
Thank you. SDLP, please.
Councillor Sean Cusick.
DUP.
Alderman Ramsey.
UUP.
Alderman McCready.
Alliance, please.
Myself, John. Thank you.
People before profit, please.
Myself, thanks.
Councillor Doyle from N2 and an independent, please. Councillor Barr, thank you. LDP, Steering Group, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Dan Kelly.
SDLP.
General Planning's on this, isn't that right? Yep. Councillor Sean Minnie.
DUP.
Myself.
Alliance.
Councillor McKinney, please, John.
Or who is represented on the Planning Committee? Okay. That completes the LDP. Climate Emergency Working Group, Sinn Féin, please.
At myself, John.
Thank you. SDLP.
Councillor Angela Dobbins.
DUP,
Myself, John.
UUP,
Self, John.
Alliance,
Myself, John.
People Before Profit,
Councillor Maeve O'Neill.
Mr. Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Myself, Councillor Donnelly.
Thank you. The Graffiti Working Group, Sinn Féin,
Councillor Rory McHugh.
SDLP,
Councillor Sean Cusick.
DUP,
Alderman Ramsey.
UUP,
Alderman McCready.
Alliance, please.
Myself, John, please.
Thank you. People Before Profit, please.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Thank you. Councillor Doyle from Into and an independent member, please. Councillor Gallagher, thank you. Recycling Working Group, Sinn Féin, please.
Myself, John.
Thank you. SDLP,
Councillor John Boyle.
thank you. DUP,
Alderman Ramsey.
thank you. UUP,
Alderman Hussey.
thank you. Alliance,
Myself, John, please.
thank you. People Before Profit,
Councillor O'Neill, please.
thank you. Councillor Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Nominate myself.
Mr. Donnelly, thank you. Okay, the Private Streets Unadopted Roads Working Group, Sinn Féin,
Myself, John.
thank you. SDLP,
Councillor Sean Mooney.
thank you. DUP,
Alderman Devaney.
thank you. UUP,
Alderman Hussey.
thank you. Alliance,
Councillor McKinney, please.
thank you. People Before Profit,
Myself, please.
thank you. Councillor Doyle Into and an independent member, please. Councillor Gallagher, thank you. Cemeteries Working Group, Sinn Féin,
Councillor Patricia Logue.
SDLP,
Councillor John Boyle.
DUP,
Alderman Breslin.
UUP,
Self, John.
Alliance,
Myself, John, please.
People Before Profit,
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Councillor Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Self, John.
Thank you. Moving into the Adverse Weather Working Group, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Fleming, John.
SDLP, please.
Councillor Martin Riley.
DUP, please.
Alderman Devaney.
UUP, please.
Self, John.
Alliance, please.
Myself, John, please.
People Before Profit, please.
Myself, thanks.
Again, Councillor Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Myself.
Thank you. Thank you. The appeals panels for dismissals, Sinn Féin,
Councillor Heaney.
SDLP,
Councillor John Boyle.
DUP,
Alderman Thompson.
UUP,
Alderman McCready.
Alliance,
Councillor McKinney, please.
People Before Profit,
Myself, thanks.
Councillor Doyle from N2, and independent member, please.
Councillor Gallagher.
Thank you. Right, the Council Asset Naming Group, Sinn Féin, please.
Sir Paul Fleming.
CLP,
Councillor Martin Riley.
DUP,
Alderman Thompson.
UUP,
Alderman Hussey.
Alliance,
Councillor McKinney, please.
People Before Profit,
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Councillor Doyle, N2, and an independent member, please.
Myself, John.
Thank you. Dealing with the past task and finish working group. Sinn Féin, please.
Myself, John.
Thank you. SDLP,
Myself, please.
DUP,
Alderman Ramsay.
UUP,
Alderman Hussey.
Alliance,
Myself, John, please.
N2 is Councillor Doyle. People Before Profit,
Councillor O'Neill, please.
and an independent member, please. Thank you. Member Development Group, Sinn Féin.
Sir Rory McHugh.
Thank you. SDLP,
Councillor John Boyle.
DUP,
Myself, John.
UUP,
Self, John.
Alliance,
Myself, please, John.
People Before Profit,
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Councillor Doyle, N2, and an independent member, please.
Myself, John.
Thank you. Thank you. The Capital and Corporate Projects Planning Group. Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Heaney.
SDLP, please.
Councillor John Boyle.
DUP, please.
Alderman Thompson.
UUP, please.
Alderman Hussey.
Alliance, please.
Councillor McKinney, please.
People Before Profit, please.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Councillor Doyle from N2 and an independent member. Thank you. So the Language Working Group, Sinn Féin, please. Thank you.
Sorry, Councillor Harkin, your mic's on. Sorry.
SDLP, please.
Councillor John Boyle.
DUP, please.
Alderman Ramsay.
UUP, please.
Alderman Hussey.
Alliance, please.
Councillor McKinney, please, John.
People Before Profit, please.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Mr. Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Self, John.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Teresa. Anti-poverty, task and finish group members, SDL, sorry, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Emma McGinley.
SDLP,
Councillor Laurie Farrell.
thank you. DUP,
Alderman Devaney.
thank you. UUP,
Self, John.
thank you. Alliance,
Myself, please, John.
thank you. People Before Profit,
Myself, thanks.
thank you. Councillor Doyle and independent member, please.
Self.
Thank you. City Deal Working Group, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor John McGowan.
SDLP, please.
Councillor Martin Riley.
DUP, please.
Alderman Devaney.
UUP, please.
Alderman McCready.
Alliance, please.
Councillor McKinney, please, John.
People Before Profit, please.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Sir Doyle from Into and independent member,
I'll
please.
nominate myself, Councillor Gallagher.
Thank you. Community Working Group, Emergency Hardship Fund Working Group, Rural Issues Working Group, Rail Working Group are open to all. Advice Services Panel, Sinn Féin, please.
Self, John.
Thank you. SDLP,
Councillor Rory Farrell.
DUP,
Alderman Ramsey.
UUP,
Self, John.
Alliance,
Myself, please, John.
People Before Profit,
Self.
Mr. Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Alderman Graham Mark.
Thank you. Bonfire Working Group, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor John McGowan.
SDLP, please.
Myself, John, please.
DUP, please.
No nomination at the moment, John.
Thank you. Alliance, please.
Myself, please, John.
And missed out the UUP there, please.
Myself, John.
So we've Councillor Ferguson and Alliance. People Before Profit, please.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Sir Doyle from Into independent member, please.
Go ahead, Councillor Gallagher.
Thank you. So council-owned community managed centres, Sinn Féin.
Councillor Freeman.
Thank you. SDLP.
Myself, John.
Thank you. DUP.
Alderman Thompson.
Thank you. UUP?
Alderman McCready.
Thank you. Alliance?
Please, John.
Thank you. People before profit?
Myself.
Thank you. Councillor Doyle, and independent member, please. Thank you. The Grant Aid Working Group, Sinn Féin.
Sir Fleming.
Thank you. SDLP.
Myself, John.
Thank you. DUP.
Alderman Devaney.
Thank you. UUP.
Self, John.
Thank you. Alliance.
Myself, please, John.
Thank you. People before profit.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Thank you. Into Councillor Doyle and an independent member, please.
Alderman Graham Work.
Thank you. Okay, moving to the Good Relations Working Group. Sinn Féin.
Sir Michaela Boyle.
Thank you. SDLP.
Councillor John Boyle.
Thank you. DUP.
Alderman Ramsay.
Thank you. UUP.
Alderman Hussey.
Thank you. Alliance.
Councillor McKinney, please, John.
Thank you. People before profit.
Councillor O'Neill.
Thank you. Mr. Doyle, into and an independent member, please.
Myself, John.
Thank you. The penultimate working group is the Welfare Reform Working Group, Sinn Féin.
Sir McGinley.
Thank you. SDLP.
Councillor Farrell.
Thank you. DUP.
Alderman Devaney.
Thank you. UUP.
Alderman McCready.
Thank you. Alliance, please.
Myself, please, John.
Thank you. People before profit, please.
Myself.
Thank you. Mr. Doyle from Into and an independent member, please.
Councillor Gallagher.
Thank you. And our last group members, Sinn Féin, please.
Councillor Logue.
Thank you. CLP, please.
It's myself, John.
Thank you. DUP, please.
Alderman Thompson.
Thank you. UUP, please.
What group is this for?
The Pilots Road Members Group.
All right. Alderman McCready.
Thank you. Alliance, please.
Councillor McKinney, please, John.
Thank you. People before profit, please.
Councillor O'Neill, please.
Thank you. Councillor Doyle, Into and an independent member, please.
Self.
Thank you. Mayor, members, that completes all of the internal working groups. Thank you very much for your patience, members, and that. Thank you, and thank you,
Can
Teresa.
I ask a quick question?
Go ahead.
Thank you. And John, thanks very much for taking us through that process. In 3.3 of that paper, representation is no longer required at the following internal groups, and it names the groups. Was there a report? Was there a report brought to the committees in relation to these working groups no longer needing to meet? Because I certainly don't remember seeing it. For example, the New Decade, New Approach Working Group was set up as a lobby group to lobby the then Northern Ireland Executive to ensure that all of the projects that were earmarked for this council area were delivered upon and acted upon, and to track where exactly they were. although we have no executive, there hasn't been one single, well, very few commitments within New Decade, New Approach that have been actually delivered. So in my opinion, that the work of that working group isn't finished until they are all delivered. That's just one. And I know from speaking to some of our other members as well that, you know, the mental health working group, how can we as a city be saying that this council is no longer having a mental health working group to be looking at trying to enhance the services and trying to lobby to make sure that there are services available to people who are struggling with their mental health? And I don't remember seeing a paper that suggests that these working groups were finished or that their work was completed. So I just want to see why or who has decided that these are no longer required. Thank you.
Through you, Mayor, the notes we've made in respect of both of those, a New Decade, New Approach working group meeting on the 1st of March, it was agreed by all members on the call on the 1st of March that the working group would be parked. Members were of the view that the main commitments within New Decade, New Approach would be more suitably progressed through the City Deal and the Capital Projects Working Group. And that was the unanimous view of the members on the call that day. We can certainly bring that recommendation from the working group into the governance committee, and members may wish to take a view on that at that stage. Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that on that particular one, but I think we
second one.
Sorry.
Yep, mental health working group. The group was set up in February 21, was tasked with preparing a draft council response to the Department of Health's draft mental health strategy for consideration at a future Health and Community Committee meeting prior to the submission to the Department of Health by the 26th of March. So that was the purpose of the mental health working group. Consultation response was drafted and submitted, and the mental health strategy has subsequently been published by the Department of Health. So it would appear that the work of the group is complete. However, again, if members wish it to continue with a revised terms of reference, we can pick that up through Health and Communities.
Through you, Mayor, if you don't mind, I would just like to see a conversation and a discussion around all of these particular groups, because I appreciate that their initial work may be completed to that line. I think there's still a need for us to be looking at these services. So I would like to see a paper if that's possible, John, please, and thank you.
We'd be happy to do that, Mayor. We'll bring a paper into GSP in relation to NDNA and Health and Communities in relation to mental health working group.
Not to prolong it, Mayor, I think you might be slightly picking me up wrong. It's around them all. The two examples that I have given are just that, they're examples. So if we can just discuss them all so that we're confident that whenever we are closing these down, that they may no longer be required. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Tierney. And just to confirm, I was at the meeting of the New Decade, New Approach working group on the 1st of March, where it was agreed that it would be subsumed by the other working groups who would take up the task of that working group. So I can confirm on that one, and the mental health working group as well. I do remember that coming through Health and Communities Committee. So just to confirm that, but certainly we should go back. But members, thank you very much for your time today, and that concludes today's meeting. Sorry, there is somebody in the chair, Councillor Gallagher.
I could have left it, but Mayor, I was just on the one around the affordable warmth, and the affordable warmth, again, it met a working group, it completed a task, and it was agreed by the working group that it was no longer required.
Through you, Mayor, we've recorded here the working group was established in 2019, was estimated to meet and agreed to meet for approximately 1 year. And now updates in Council's role in delivering the scheme are provided through the Health and Communities Committee. But again, picking up on the point that was previously raised, we're happy to, if it hasn't yet been done, we will bring these issues into committee.
Sorry, John, I was just confirming it was agreed not to take it forward, to close it down.
Thank you, Councillor Gallagher. And I see Councillor McHugh in the chat box requesting that the positions are forwarded. I'm sure that will be done, Sharon. Thank you. So, members, that concludes today's business. So, thank you. And hopefully see people online tomorrow for the special council meeting in relation to women in sport. So thank you.